Bitches be weird. Bitches be weird. I happen to be at the establishment because I'm hot. No, I'm happy to be at the establishment where it took place. We talking about how this woman was obsessing over me. And I'll let you be the judge. Am I tripping? Please do me a favor. Don't forget to like. Please don't forget to subscribe. And don't forget to turn your notification on so you never miss it when I drop a video. But how was she obsessing over me? First things first, the bitch was sitting on my lap. I am 37 years old. I've never, my whole entire 37 years of living, have had another female sit on my lap. So we had a self-love day. We decorate for themes of the holidays, and it was Valentine's Day. So I really wanted my pictures in front of the hearts, the backdrop. So I asked someone at the shop, like, please do me a favor, please take a picture of me. So I get ready and she was like, can I get in? But this is when I didn't know she was like fucked up. So I'm like, sure, go ahead. So she's like, I'm gonna sit on your lap. I hope your man doesn't get mad. I took this to work and everybody was like, bruh, you look so uncomfortable. And it really surprised me because before she did this, I had told her how a lady back home obsessing over me at work. Pause that I wasn't directly talking straight to her. I was talking to another customer who was at Herbalife, but this woman was more interested in my story than he was. Didn't you know? How didn't you see the signs? And so she knew the whole picture, but yet she validated me. What she said, like that haunted me. Like, I hope your man doesn't get mad. Like, why would you say those words to me, right? So I was training her. I was first starting off training her 7 days a week, but it became too much because I have another job. So I told her, like, I can't keep giving you 7 days. I'm sorry. You know, I work at my other job 1:20 in the morning until noon, and she was getting there at like 4 or 5, and it was just too much for me to turn back around and go to work. So first she acted like she understood it completely. Oh yeah, I understand. So she was like, just give me, 3 days. And I was like, okay, cool. So the other days when I was still here, even though I wasn't here past the guidelines, she would say, well, I thought you can't train me. You're here, just do it. And it felt like she was just projecting on me. So I was like, look, bruh, we agreed to it. She's like, I'm just playing. But I knew deep down she wasn't playing. You know what I'm saying? So we had an event, an Herbalife event. So she was like, can we ride together? And first I told her, yeah, because I didn't think she was crazy. But once I found out she was crazy, I was like, nah, I can't ride with her because it's like I'm giving her too much of my time. I need my alone space. I can't be in here with you every day and then training you and then riding there 30 minutes to get there, sitting with you 30 minutes back. I can't do that. We had an event at the shop and she was just like, man, I feel like you're distancing yourself from me. Oh, we still riding to the event. By this time, the event was the following day. So I was like, nah, bruh, I can't ride with you. And she was just like, why? Ever since you act like you don't love me no more, you don't train me no more as much as you used to. And I was like, look, bruh, I can't ride with you due to the fact that I need my space. Came over and tried to sit on my lap again. So by this time, I'm just like, please stop. Please stop. Come on now, you can't do it. So she tried to sit on it again. So I was like, all right, you know what? I'm gonna have to distance myself a little bit more. So I literally just started to cut her off to the point where, I went to the event, just didn't speak to her. Every time we were at the shop, I would say yes, no to everything. Yes, no, yes, no, yes, no. Distance myself from her. I used to text her every morning and just give her motivational texts, but that didn't seem weird to me because I had other clients I would do the same thing for. So I stopped doing that. And so I guess she picked up the signs, and when we got to work, she asked another person at the shop, like, Natalie seems weird. Natalie seems off. But I had a conversation with the guy at the shop and just said, look, bruh, she's projecting too much on me. Like, I feel suffocated. So he had told her, like, Natalie thinks you're gay for her. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it seemed that way to me because I had encountered these same flags before. So she came to me, she apologized, and I respected the whole conversation. I was really nice. I just said, look, I'm not trying to be mean. I've encountered this before. I've told you I encountered this before, and you're doing the same exact signs. So she had said, like, that's just me being nice. That's me showing that I'm nice. But I need you guys to realize this. There's me, her, another guy, and his wife here. So really 3 other people here. And She had never sat on any other person's lap here, just mine, right? Just mine. I had sold one of her protein mix, and the rule of thumb is if you sell it, you give them half, you keep the other half. You pay what they pay for it. So the client was still in the shop. After I sold it, I gave her $50, right? So when I gave her the $50, she instantly reacted by hugging me. And like, I'm thinking that, you know what I'm saying? But I just said, you know what? I'm not going to show how I truly feel. It's over. I don't want to make this a bigger than what it is. But she made it a bigger deal than what it actually was, because the whole day for the next 3 hours, boom, I'm sorry I hugged you. I'm sorry. I know you don't like that. I'm sorry I hugged you. I know you don't like that. So I'm just like, ignore it, Natalie. Ignore it. Get ready to work out. Oh, can we work out together? It was like she just relapsed that fast from that hug. So I was just like, oh my God, bruh, what am I going to do? I was like, just ignore it. You know what I'm saying? As you could tell, I could take a lot before I explode. So what really caught me off guard was like a few weeks had passed and I'm about to go work out. So she comes up to me and she's just like, I can't believe my friend sent me this message. And I'm just looking at her. Like, what? Like, why are you bothering me during my workout? This has got to be important, right? So she's like, why would my friend invite me to a swingers party when she knows I'm not a swinger? And I'm just like, I looked at her like, are you serious? I looked at her like, bitch, what the fuck? Do you not remember anything we talked about? So I didn't even think anything about it until when I went to work the following day and I was telling my friends and they're like, man, that's her way of inviting you. She's not taking the answer. You need to be a little harder on her. So I said, you know what, bitches, y'all right. You know what I'm saying? Y'all right. So I was like, I cannot wait to tell her about herself. Like, I was so upset, guys. Whenever I would see this lady, I was instantly in a bad mood. Whenever I seen this lady, my day was ruined, because it's like when you identify someone who's clinging on to you, like sucking your breath, that's what it felt like. You know what I'm saying? So even when I would bring clients in off the street to make a purchase of a shake or a tea, because that's what we do here, she would just be mesmerized, just staring me down, talking to him. I would see it. I would be looking at him. I would see her behind me, just picture drool coming down. So what I did is, the following day, I pulled her around the corner. I was like, look, I'm not trying to be rude, but we've had plenty of conversations about how you make me feel uncomfortable, right? And so her answer was, oh, did I do it again? And I don't know how you wouldn't know that you did it again at her big grown age. She's in her 40s. So I just said, you know what? In my mind, I was like, man, I'm being really nice by saying this. You need to unleash that bitch she talked to the other day when she was trying to talk about the swinger party. So I was like, bitch, come out. You know what I'm saying? So I went up to her like, bitch, what the fuck? Why would you do that shit? The other day you said that, I wanted to knock you the fuck out. 10 years ago, I would have knocked you the fuck out. You're not getting it. You're not understanding. Only thing I want to talk about is shakes and teas. If you're not talking about shakes and teas, I don't have anything to say to you. You know what I'm saying? I don't have anything to say to you, because you're being like, what the fuck's wrong with you? If you took this shit to Amazon, because I work at Amazon as well, it would be a whole HR case. Like, that is considered sexual harassment. What don't you get? Leave me alone. I'm not your friend. I'm just here for money. And I'm like, I put my foot down. I literally stomped down like, I'm not playing with you from this day moving forward. And she was just like, I'm sorry, I did that, whatever. I didn't want to make you feel that way. I don't understand, whatever. I was like, I don't care. She was like, I'm not a swinger. I was like, I don't care if you are. I don't care if you're not. I just care about moving forward. I'm just here to make money, and you're not going to keep making me feel this way. Like, I take aloe here, and aloe is good for high blood pressure. Bitch, you giving me high blood pressure. You know what I'm saying? So when I told her that, she came in. She never really wanted to be here because she planned on quitting before. She gathered her stuff up. It's like, I can't be here no more. She makes me feel uncomfortable. But it's like, I had to let that side out. To this day, she still works here, which, this happened a week ago. But guys, that's all I got for you. Like, what the fuck? Am I tripping, or was she really obsessing over me? Like I said, she was mesmerized. I don't understand how you get clients, Natalie. She would tell me that, I've had sales jobs, which I haven't. I worked at McDonald's for 12 years, which I think the only sales option, I would say, do you want to make that medium meal or large meal? I don't think it's really sales. I work at Amazon now, and then I've only